out again. It's a redskin.
You know, narcissists hate being ignored. They hate being told what to do. They hate being called out for their bad behavior. However, the golden rule is do not ignite with the fury, right, of the narcissist. It could be dangerous. If you know, then just go. That is it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Put on your shoes and run far away. As far away as you possibly can go. Put in place a no contact regime and stick to it. Above all others, look out for yourself. I know it's hard because you have been entangled in the spider's web of lies and manipulations over time. You see, the narcissist has worn you down, separated you from the support network, your family, and all your friends. You may have children together. Leave for their sake as well. Narcissists do not love anyone, including their own children. The strongest tie you have is definitely your emotional thinking. You believe things will improve. They won't. You believe he or she is not all that bad. They are. You believe you can help them out. You can't. You know, for you to even believe, right, that these things can happen, you're fooling yourself. I believe you don't understand in depth exactly who or what you're dealing with. You see, behind the mask is a person full of shame and emptiness who is on a daily mission to self-soothe by being an emotional vampire. Yes, they can behave like a normal person, and this serves to fool you even further. Please educate yourself about the narcissists and people with narcissistic personality disorders. You have no control whatsoever over what another person thinks, says, or does. You have to remember something, if nothing else. You're the CEO of your own life. Narcissists, y'all, are full of it. It's the lies for me. You could have physical evidence, and the narcissist will still say it wasn't me. If their mouth is moving, I can guarantee you, you're being lied to. Everything is always someone else's fault. They do not accept responsibility for their actions. Everything will always be somebody else's fault. Zero, and I mean zero, empathetic ability. You have to stop, drop, and roll when they require it. But ask for it in return, not going to happen. It's the mood swings for me. They're always, y'all, it's the mood swings for me. I mean, indifference, right? Not interested, not thinking about anybody else. They only look out for number one, themselves. Who wants to be treated like a book on a shelf, owned by somebody who can't even read? Make it make sense, because it doesn't. Narcissists are actually very, very insecure. They don't like others get more attention than them, and they love to be admired. You aren't allowed to get along too well with their friends, right? As it makes them feel insecure about their friendship. Don't make a noise or, by mistake, wake them up, right? If they're sleeping. They'll fly into a rage. But guess what? They'll sleep deprive you, though. They have no problem putting you through sleep deprivation, keeping you up. One thing about a narcissist, right? It can be highly intolerant towards any person who represents diversity. Anybody. I'm talking about individuals who have diverse opinions or values or lifestyle practices or just sometimes simple behaviors, like the way they manage their schedule or the kind of humor that they possess, right? Or their interests or the joy that they have. You see, diversity prompts that narcissist to say, I can't tolerate that. You're not doing what I want you to do. You're not who I need you to be. Y'all, make it make sense. Narcissists can't tolerate people who speak the truth. There are times people may step up to a narcissist, right? And let them know just what's up. You're in error. You just told a lie. That's not true. Right? Or you have taken that wrong. You misinterpreted what I said. Just trying to speak honesty, right? To a narcissist. Now you're being too insensitive. You're jumping on them. You're attacking them. They don't like being treated that way. In other words, y'all, when someone comes along and speaks the truth and says there's something wrong, here's what needs to be done, this needs to be corrected, it's like they can't tolerate that either. Y'all, again, make it make sense. They are antagonistic. They antagonize when they've set a trap for you to fall into it. It's all a part of their scheming. They pretend to be a victim in everything. Then they antagonize you, and when you react, they use this reaction to show everyone that they were right all along about you, according to them. It's very important that you don't react in an emotional or aggressive way, because they are depending on this reaction to support the BS story that they're telling people behind your back. A lot of us, including me, has learned the hard way about this. You see, no matter how much they deserve it, do not let them bring out the worst in you, because that's exactly what they want. Yo, just talking about this stuff, I just be like, wait, how? But when you've actually been through it, then you know what time it is. They thrive off a reaction. They live for your reaction. Y'all, let me tell you something. These videos, right? They so repetitive. It's almost like we talk about the same things over and over. A lot of content creators, right? Because I find myself doing it. You know, our delivery might be different, but a lot of times we talk about the same stuff over and over and over. Because we have to, I think the thing is with that is having to try to drill in people's head the things that we didn't learn while dealing with the narcissist. We realize how hard it is to break the trauma bond. We realize that these people can fool anybody. And like I always tell you, the IQ does not matter. So if you find different content creators, right, talking about the same topics over and over again, just in a different way, right, or saying some of the same things, this is because these are things that we've done. And we have found out that these are the things that happen the most. People get sucked into believing narcissists are good people. Y'all, they're so good at fooling people. It's a shame. And the things that you get sucked into with a narcissist, it's almost like, it's literally worse than a heroin addiction. Listen, let me talk to you. Y'all is serious when you're dealing with a narcissist. And I know it sounds so surface level, right? For those people that never dealt with a narcissist or have dealt with one and have no idea what they're dealing with, but you're dealing with some very sick individuals. Listen, a person cannot come to me and tell me what a narcissist would not do. There's nothing that a narcissist would not do. Nothing that a narcissist would not do. Don't underestimate the things that they would not do to you. There's nothing that a narcissist would not do. Listen, when I say nothing, I'm talking about nothing. Never underestimate a narcissist, especially if they've lost against you, right? Because to you think in a relationship, right? You feel like this person is your everything. You love this person, right? Even after you find out about this person, you're still sitting down wondering, how? How could someone be this cruel? You mean to tell me this type of evil really exists? I was that close to it? Yes, you were. And that's exactly what it is. And for some of y'all who think you're fixers, you can play with this if you want to. You can hang around and play with this narcissist or narcissist. All these different narcissists in your life if you want to. I don't care about their relationship. Mom, dad, brother, sister, children, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews. I don't care who they are. You play around with these people, you will find yourself in a lot of places you don't want to be. Or you'll mess around, right? And fly off the handle. And put the narcissist in a place. And then you go somewhere you really don't want to be. You got to watch, y'all, because they do the utmost disrespectful shit, and y'all is serious. Y'all have to take narcissistic abuse serious. You have to take when somebody is playing with you, demeaning you, belittling you, and saying things to you that is hurting you or bothering you, and they're not taking any accountability for it. Listen, if I have a conversation with somebody today, right now today, you understand me, and they do something to me, right? I'm in a place now where we're too old for me to be telling you what you did wrong. Don't worry about it. You won't hear from me anymore. And I don't care what you feel like. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. I'm out. We are in a place where now in the world, people know exactly what they're doing wrong to you. So when you decide to cut them off, they know what they did. Nobody's going to try to make you do certain things, explain to you what it is that you're doing wrong, just keep telling you that you're hurting me and you're doing this and you're doing that. No. You know what you did, I know what you did, and we're gonna leave it at that. If you're still dealing with people where you have to tell them what they're doing to you, that they're hurting you, that something is wrong, that their behavior isn't good, and you find yourself doing repetitive stuff over and over with someone in your life, you're in the wrong place, sweetie. You listen, you're in the wrong place. No one should keep having to tell a grown individual that what they're doing is wrong, that it's hurting you, that they're hurting your feelings, that this is demeaning behavior. Why are you treating me this way? Why are you having mood swings? Why you're so hot and cold with me? Why this? Why that? Why? Oh my God. Y'all, we're not doing that in 2024. Y'all, we're not doing that. We're just not doing it. We shouldn't have been doing it years ago, right? But we're in a 2024. We're in a whole new. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're no longer telling people how to treat us. We're no longer explaining to a person that their behavior is bad. We're not trying to take care of overgrown children. I don't know about y'all, but I raised my kids, and guess what? I'm not trying to do it again. I'm not, listen. We're not doing, y'all, we're just not doing it. We're just not doing it. Most people that I know don't even want to be in a relationship after going through narcissistic abuse. They don't even want to be with somebody else. Y'all, they so struck by this, they still in shock. The narcissist has gone on and been with several supplies since this individual. A lot of people are like this, and they don't even want to be in another relationship. Make that make sense. People are just this hurt over what has happened. People feel like they can't trust anybody anymore since this has happened to them. And you can't even blame them. You just can't. Because you have to have gone through this to understand why somebody does not want to be bothered anymore. They just want to get close to God and live their own life, take care of their health, make sure that they're healthy and happy, and they're just done with relationships. They are scared to get close to somebody else. And like I said, you have to have gone through this to understand exactly how people feel. Because those on the outside, they got all kind of comments, right? They have everything in the world to say. But if it were them, trust you me, the conversation would be a whole lot different. It wouldn't be the same at all. Just wouldn't be the same at all. You got to be very, very careful dealing with these narcissists. I'm talking about super careful. Forget all that looks and being charismatic and all this cunning stuff that they do. Forget all of that. We all know what's underneath that mask. And once you see, you can't unsee it. But we all know what's really there. And if you're having a hard time letting go after you've seen what's behind that mask, and you're still thinking about that narcissist, and you're still ruminating about the narcissist, and you're still wondering if the narcissist is going to hoover you, or if they're going to come back to you, or if they miss you, listen, you got some praying to do. I'm talking about drop down on them knees and get to praying. Because they are nothing to be playing with. They really aren't. You have to know your self-worth messing around with people who have NPD, period. I don't care what the relationship is. It's not just a romantic relationship, y'all. It's not just there. They're dangerous to even have in your life, period. I already told y'all there's this video I'm going to make for y'all. I'm going to tell y'all some real stuff about this. And some of y'all going to be like shocked. And y'all, I have not made this video yet because listen. like I said, I shy away from making this video, y'all, because so many people are still with the narcissist. And check it out. Recently, I just got monetized, you guys. And for monetization, YouTube asks questions, right? Whenever you're uploading your video, they want to know if your content is fear mongering, if it's, different things about the content. And you have to check these boxes off, or they won't monetize, certain videos that you put out if you don't make sure that you are uploading these videos properly. And I believe that some people might not like, what I'm going to say in the video, but it's true. It is true. And I know some of y'all are waiting for this video. You guys, I am going to make this video. But like I said, I've been shying away from it. I've been holding back. It's going to get done regardless, right, eventually. But I've been holding back because I know some people just do not understand, or they haven't gotten this far. Some people are so trauma bonded that the things that I am going to say, they aren't going to be able to believe it. It's going to be very, very controversial, right? It is. But it's the truth. And it's got to be told. I want to talk about the things that no one else talks about. It just is what it is. Y'all, like a lot of people, they DM me and they tell me things, and I read these comments, and I read my messages, and I read my emails, and I do one-on-ones sometimes with certain people, because I have to be very careful about the people that I do one-on-ones with, because like I said, these narcissists are still trolling YouTube. They're there. They are trolling. And every now and then I'll get a few in my comments, but I know who's who. I know who's who. And some of the things that people tell me about what they've gone through, y'all, it's beyond me. It's beyond me. A person who has not gone through what some of these people, including myself, has gone through, would never understand, these types of things. It just wouldn't. But I always tell y'all, God saw everything. God heard everything. Everything that was said behind your back, all the things that was done to you, all the things that you don't know about, he saw it all. For those of you who tell me, where was God? He was there the whole time. He saw everything. He did. He got you out of it. And for those of you who are still with the narcissist, I'm rooting for you to get out, because I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I've had people in my comments before, get mad at me for making certain videos and telling me, I even had this one lady tell me, how the hell could I just say, just leave? Where the hell is she supposed to go? And then she unsubscribed to me because I told her that, God was there the whole time. And listen, I didn't get mad with her about it because that's how she felt. And I understood her as well. She was saying basically, you're making this video telling us to get out. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Listen, I understood. She was still angry, y'all. She unsubscribed. I get it. I understand. I was there. That's why I say only people who have gone through this would understand. Y'all, she was livid with me for making that video. Like, where the hell am I supposed to go? And how could you just say leave? And go where? It's easy to say, right. I understand. So when you're still with the narcissist, these moves are hard to make. That's why you have to plan an escape. You have to plan a way out. It's not easy for everybody. Some people cannot leave. Some people cannot afford to leave. Some people have nowhere to go. The narcissist takes over your life. You become codependent solely on them. People leave their jobs, sell their houses, sell their cars, move from state to state. People do all kinds of stuff. Cut off their family, cut off their friends. The narcissists have you shunning everybody because they make you believe that they are all that you have. I was under the spell. I know how it goes. And in the end, you're left with what? Nothing. Nobody to call on. Those who understand and love you are going to always be there, right? The real ones that was in your life before the narcissist are going to always be there. But a lot of times, you lose everybody. Some people just lose everybody. And they have nobody there for them. And it's hurtful. So when she said that to me in the comments, I totally understood. I didn't get upset about it. I was like, wow. This is how you know how strong this, narcissistic abuse is, how it hurts certain people, and how they feel they have no way out. And she was right. It is easier said than done. I was there. That was crazy. Some people are still trying to wrap their head around the fact that they even went through this. Some people are so mad with themselves that they're not even mad with the narcissist anymore. They're just mad with themselves for allowing this person to come into their life and do the things that they done. They can't believe that they let it happen, or they stayed for as long as they did, or that they even still care about the narcissist after they've gone through what they've gone through. Some people know what the narcissist is, know that they left them for a whole nother supply. And guess what? They saw what was behind the mask. As a matter of fact, they can't unsee it. And guess what? They're still thinking about the narcissist. The rabbit hole goes deep. It's a long road to recovery if you really want to heal. But the sooner you get away from them, the sooner you can begin your healing. The sooner you can stop the ruminating. The sooner you can get back to taking care of yourself. Get rid of all the fog. Get your mental state back together. It's deep. You guys, listen, I was just sitting here thinking about this stuff I'm talking to y'all about, okay? And that's it for this video, y'all. It's crazy. I hope y'all are healing. Hope y'all thriving. Hope y'all are doing well. We just entered a new year, and I pray to God that we're going into this new year with no narcissists in our lives. None, absolutely none. And that we're able to spot these kind of people and this behavior from a mile away. You guys, that's it for this video. Take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on those bells so you will know when I drop another video. Until next time.